Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope that you're all having a beautiful day. Appreciate your patience and sorry. Thank you. We have Nate Brown starting things off, gifting a freaking membership to Michael Ferraro. Thank you so much, Nate Brown. Truly appreciate you. And I'm curious, what fight are you most looking forward to this weekend besides the main event? You always have awesome takes, and then it makes me more interested in fights that often I wasn't even thinking about beforehand. And then it's also fun, too, when we're on the same page. Shout out to Brian Bear as well, part of the early gang. I see Goku's World as well, part of the early gang. I know Rick VMAX was part of the early gang last night. Shay2386 as well. We've got John Paints Miniatures. We've got Cali Dude smashing the like button already. Thank you so much, Cali Dude. We've got Luna Blue Rose in the lurk mode activated. Hopefully we can catch some awesome water Pokemon. Maybe even evolve an Eevee into a Vaporeon. Although I don't even have an Eevee, so maybe I should start off with catching an Eevee today. And then Susan coming through. Susan, you don't have to do that. Susan, so kind. Thank you. Susan as well says, take your time and don't forget to unmute, LOL. She's an experienced veteran of the Manatee Nation. I'm staying belly drumming through it all. Sorry's gifted a membership courtesy of Susan. Louie Newie's gifted a membership courtesy of Susan. Billy's gifted a membership courtesy of Susan. Rusty Who is gifted a membership courtesy of Susan. And we got Droopy Balls, Aaron Nickel gifted a membership by Susan. Thank you so much. Very kind, much appreciated, truly helps a ton. Thank you. And I hope you're having an awesome day. We've got Pokeballers in the chat as well. Excited to watch you play, ZA. Thank you so much. I've been loving watching your streams as well. So if you haven't already, go check out Pokeballers. Go subscribe to his channel. It's an awesome time every time. And he's been dropping a ton of really helpful hints about the Pokemon ZA game that have been helping me on my playthroughs as well. So I'm not going to fall for that $100,000 cappuccino in this game. So thank you very much for your advice. And it's been fun watching the content and fun hanging out. Looking forward to stopping by the shop tomorrow. Hopefully in between some of the UFC fights, because the UFC fights do start at 10 a.m. because it's going to be in Abu Dhabi. And I'm very anxious for the main event. My boy, Tommy Aspinall. Speaking of Tommy, perfect segue. T-Dog. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. I did hear about that, and I did pray for you, T-Dog. I'm very sorry to hear that Buster passed away on Tuesday. I'm very sorry to hear that, and I know that you gave Buster a great life, and he felt very loved, and I'm very sorry for your loss, T-Dog. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with us despite that, and hope we can make you feel a little bit better. And going forward throughout the stream, I hope we can take your mind off of that, if that's what you would like. Pokeballer's laughing in the chat. He knows about that $1,000 cappuccino. I don't know why it's not showing name, just channel name. YouTube Crazy says Carolina Poke Twins. Yo, Albino, thank you, Susan. Yeah, that is weird. I was going to say, I see the B for Billy. That's weird, but thank you very much, Billy, for being here. Sometimes YouTube is just, it's weird like that. But I'm not going to talk any more trash to the YT. I think it's time that we throw it on over to the gameplay section. So we're going to bring it on over to the Switch. We're already full screen. And we're going to load right in. So this is the current team that I've been using. I try to keep one slot open for a Pokemon that I just kind of give XP to and have it evolve, so that as I'm playing the game and doing other things, I can also be building my Pokédex. And then before we go too much further, I'm going to go drag this over here so I can see everyone's chat messages. Hope you're doing okay, T-Dog, says Nate Brown. And I'm going to try and adjust a little bit so that it's easier for me to see as well. Oh, this is going to be prime. This is going to be prime. This is going to be awesome visibility. I'll be able to do everything. All right, and then I'll move this over here. Toy Box Delight, how's it going, Toy Box Delight? Welcome, welcome. So an overall status of where we're at in the game, because I wanna get y'all up to date with what's going on. I'm kind of just, as I'm going, trying to fill up these wild zones and fill up my Pokédex and collect all the Pokemon, because I want to be a Pokemon master, and to become a Pokemon master, I gotta collect them all. So I gotta collect all of the Pokemons in these wild zones, but I'm also trying to complete the story as well. So currently I am rank E. I need to become rank D in the game, and to do that I need to defeat an opponent that has been selected for me by the story, and if I beat them, I'll advance to the next rank. Well, my opponent this time has lost their sister, and so I need to help them find their sister. Luckily, I know a detective that lives in town, so we're gonna go visit that detective and see if, or I think I might have already visited the detective. We're either gonna go follow up on a lead from the detective or visit the detective and try and find Gwen, the sister of my next opponent in the ZA Battle Royale. And I'm trying to get to the highest rank. I'm not really sure why I'm trying to get to the highest rank, other than becoming a Pokemon Master. But I know personally, aside from the game, I want Mega Dragonite. And Mega Dragonite is unlocked through the story. So I need to advance the story to get Mega Dragonite. And I need to catch all the Pokemon so I can get a Shiny Stone, so that I can have a better chance of getting a shiny Dragonite. And I think that's my end game in this game. I want a Mega Alpha Shiny Dragonite that I can transport over to Pokemon Home and then bring that over to other Pokemon games as they're released. Or even previous games if I want to. And here we are, meeting with the detective Emma. She says, let's ask around to see if anyone has any information about Gwen's whereabouts. I know one of the complaints about Pokemon is that it's not voice acted, but at least I can read the stuff. And we got Blunero says, that's a great idea. I really hope this becomes a regular thing, says Goku's World. Ooh, are you talking about the ZA streams or something else? And I'm curious, Goku's World, how has your day been going? Actually, I was just at the Pokeballer shop, and we were opening up some 40th anniversary Dragon Ball cards from Pokemon, or not Pokemon, from Dragon Ball Fusion World. They were sick. It was Akira Toriyama artwork. So I'll have to send you some photos afterwards, because I'm sure you're gonna appreciate them. They were really, really cool. Trainer Glenn, yo, what up, Trainer Glenn? Aaron Nickel dropping the hammer. All right, we're going full screen. Thank you very much. I don't know why the alerts aren't working. I gotta fix that. Next stream, I will have the alerts alerting. But thank you so much, Aaron Nickel, for the $5 super chat. And he's dropping an emoji of, it looks like almost like a, I thought from afar it looked like a Simisear or something, but it's like a, and doing a little kiss. All right, I don't know if I'm gonna imitate every single emoji that gets sent, but I did that. Thank you very much, Aaron Nickel, for the $5 super chat. Much appreciated. Appreciate you. And I'm curious, who are you locking horns with in fantasy football this week? And if anyone else is in a fantasy football league, how is your fantasy football league currently going? So I hear she often heads to a cafe off Centrico Plaza with a friend after she's done here at City Hall. Ooh, and then here's Ivor and Emma. Find any leads, Manatee? Gwen might be near Centrico. Good timing. I literally just got one. If you would have come a moment later, I probably would have forgot. That matches what I heard too. It sounds like she left for Centrico Plaza with someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Yo, we got Rena. Rena's online playing some Switch. Understood. I'm on it, says Ivor. Ivor's my next opponent. And he's the leader of some type of organization called the Fist of Justice, which sounds like something that if I was in the Pokemon world in this game, I think I would love to participate with the Fist of Justice. They all wear kimonos. Brian Bear is dropping the let's go for Aaron Nickel and for Susan. Yo, appreciate it. Brian Bear, how are you doing? I'm curious, Brian Bear, have you gotten the Pokemon ZA game? And if you have, how are you enjoying it? Let me know in the chat who has gotten the Pokemon ZA game. Who's on the fence about getting it? So we're 314 meters away. Let's just fly over here. We don't need to run. I take on the mighty Pokesurge this week, says Aaron Nickel. Oh, wow. That sounds like a battle and a half. Who's projected to win right now? Sheesh! Goku's World says, always appreciate the quality of your streams, bro. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. I'm talking about you streaming yourself playing games. Oh, thank you. Yeah, hopefully I can do some more of it as well. I used to do a lot of it on the channel. Goku's World says, my day's going really well. Been watching so many anime. And yeah, definitely send those photos. That sounds awesome. Sweet. Any animes that you would recommend in the chat? I appreciate your Demons of the Shadow World recommendation. I haven't started that manga yet, but I will. It's on my list, and I'm excited for it. I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. Let me know in the open question to everyone in the chat, what animes are you watching right now? I'm kind of curious to hear what everyone's watching right now, if you are watching any series. I'm thinking about watching another, I've been on a real Gundam kick lately, so I'm thinking about Gundam Zeta or the original Gundam series and then doing Zeta. And I think those could be kind of fun series to just like rewatch on the background as I'm like either editing or working on other type of stuff. Her, yeah, I've seen her. She came by earlier with that Dynamo Girl. Ooh, the Dynamo Girl. Is that Canary? Any idea who that could be, Manatee? Possibly Canary. I literally just, maybe Tarragon. Tarragon is Canary's grandfather, who, I won't spoil it if you haven't played the game, but it kind of made me laugh out loud. Ivor, do you know if your sister is close to Canary from Dynamo? The name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this Canary? You just had a promotion match against Canary, didn't you, Manatee? Where was it? We could visit the Racine Construction. I'd check the electrical substation. I actually don't remember which one this was. So we're going to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If it hollers, let him go. My mother chooses the very best one, and you are it. Let's go to Racine Construction. Racine Construction, eh? I'm on it. There he goes again. I'll be back later to grab that coffee, says Emma. What? But we already got it started. We should hurry to Racine Construction too. Come on, Manatee. Ooh, I see that ketchup and mustard in the background. It's making me hungry. We certainly hope to see you again soon. I have the slightest lead, but he has a good team and shall be one for the archives. I hope it is a back and forth battle, and I hope you both have a good time. Brian Bear says, yeah, bro got the pre-order edition with the figures and stuff. I will post some pics later. Oh, yeah, I'm curious to see. First of all, I want to see the figures because I love collecting the figures. And I'm also curious to see like what your team is and what you're using. All right, so let's just fly over here because we've already been here before. Goku's World says, right now I'm doing a rewatch of Ronin Warriors since we're getting a sequel series 30 years after the original. That's pretty cool. What studio is doing that? That makes me think of, I'm trying to remember the name. Was it Dororo? Was that the name of the series? But it was like an old school series that got redone like relatively recently. I thought that was really, really fun. I'm curious if it's the same studio. Susan saying hello to Brian. T-Dog says, Albino Manatee, I'm going to a trading card expo at the Ohio Valley Mall next Friday. They do sports cards and Pokemon cards too. That sounds perfect for you, T-Dog. Are you looking for any wrestling and Pokemon cards while you're there? I love going to trading card shows and expos. For me, it's like just being in like the biggest candy store in the world. All right, we're going to Racine Construction. We're entering into the building. Ooh, see a little purple light. Purple light means a colorful screw. And the colorful screws can be traded in for nice items. It's a shocking amount of canary-themed merch. And a colorful screw. Okay, so this was the place to go. You know what? The electrical substation is probably where I did the quiz. There's like a trivia quiz that I had to do earlier for Canary's fan club because she's a streamer. It would seem there's no sign of Gwen here either. Oh no. But maybe Canary can tell us where she last saw her. Hey, what's the big idea? Just don't go around telling randos where to find me. Yeah, that is true. This massive meathead barged in out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwen?" so loud I nearly had a heart attack on stream. Yeah, that would be upsetting. He's lucky Pops ain't here, or that would have been an all-out brawl. Pops is Tarragon. Sorry, Canary. We promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwen. This gentleman is her older brother. Thanks, Detective Obvious. You know what? I was kind of thinking that, Canary. Thank you for saying that. I wasn't going to say that, but I appreciate you kind of being the one to say it. But like I said, G-Volt ain't here. Still, I love a quiz, so tell you what, try... Oh, okay, now I take back my thanks. Now you're just trolling us? Try guessing. If you're close, maybe I'll tell you what I know. All right. Please, you must... Yeah, wait, this is like a life and death situation, potentially. Back off, big guy. You're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? Okay, Ivor, you're not helping the situation here. I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwen. Mute it, muscle bag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to where she gets up to. Okay, that's a little... But, I don't know. Last I talked to Ivor was saying he, like, talks to his sister all the time, and he had just heard from her yesterday, so... He's also got to give her a little bit of space, too. Maybe they've had private conversations about that. Canary, I feel like you're jumping to conclusions a little bit. Oh, right, says Canary. Manatee, I almost forgot you were here. Oh, that's now rude. Okay, if you finally decided to join the Cananic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I give revenge from our last battle. How else am I going to heal my wounded ego? In that case, why not have a rematch now? Man, I like the way you're thinking, Emma. Yeah, how about I just crush you in a battle? Not sure how a fancy detective got caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm in and I'll win. Emma! Good suggestion. Brian saying hello back to Susan. T-Dog says, well, I'm mostly looking for a certain football card for my collection. I wish I didn't read. Okay. It's Pat McAfee, isn't it? I'm started looking for a football card collection. I'm looking for a Pat McAfee. That's actually a really cool card, T-Dog. You know what? I will be in the future on the lookout for a Pat McAfee rookie card as well. I don't know when the next time I'm going to a card show, though, is. It could be months from now. I don't have any plans at the moment to go to one. But maybe Card Party 4. I'll look for a Pat or the next Collecticon. I do like going to Collecticons, too. So I'll look for a Pat McAfee rookie. One again. Goku's World says Sunrise is animating it, and oh wow, yeah, that's okay. Sunrise is the studio that does the Gundam series. I am you have piqued my interest. You're quite the salesman, Goku's World. Sunrise is animating it, and they did the original, and since you're such a big Gundam fan, I know you love Sunrise. Yes. Okay, that's sick. I'm going to have to check it out. Feraligatr. Okay, I'm going to swap out of the Feraligatr because her Pokemon are electric, and I'm going to go Dragonair. Let's get Dragonair some experience because I want to get that Dragonite. Mega Dragonite, to be exact. I really like how active the battling is in this. First of all, I always enjoy when they have 3D Pokemon in Pokemon games ever since the Nintendo 6. My Dragonair! What just happened? All right, we're bringing out the Pyroar. We're bringing out the Pyroar. That was devastating. We're hitting him with the Fire Fang. What the heck is it using? Discharge? Dazzling Gleam? Oh, it's because it has I didn't even realize it was gonna. I don't know why I used Thunder Fang on electric type, but it had a fairy type move, which is super effective against dragons. I was not expecting the Ampharos to have that. So I'm going to go into my satchel, and I'm going to go use a revive on the Dragonair, because I want it to get XP. Even if it's not in my party, you can still have it get XP. It'll swap into... Oh, there's spikes! I fell right for his trap! Get out of there, Pangoro! Get out of those spikes! Run over here. And we're going to crunch you. And we're going to slash you. And we're going to Shadow Claw you. No, we lost Big Panda. We lost Max VMAX. All right, we're going to bring out Forgus. And we're going to go for the finishing blow with a Magical Leap. And you know what? I don't care if it's a bad type matchup. We're Mega evolving. We're going for Alligator. I got to bring the Chomp out. Boom. I know a lot of people aren't fans of the Mega for Alligator design. Enough playing around Electros. Let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution. And I do also prefer, I think it would be better if it, like, the hat was down the whole time. But I do love the whole concept of the fact that, like, the arms and the head come together at the same time when it attacks to close down on the Pokemon. We'll see if we can use some. Oh yeah, boom! Oh yeah, 2-hit, crushed him. We hit him with the Ice Fang, and then we hit him with the Liquidation. You liquidated your assets. You thrashed my whole team? Even Electros? Again? Yeah, I'm sorry. Even Electros. Even Electros. Oh, wow. She's dropping expletives. Albino gotta be a salesman when you work in anime. That makes sense. That's a good point. They're having over 200 tables for the Sports and Pokemon Cards Expo. It's about darn time to have like a mini card party in my area. Well, I'm glad, T-Dog. I'm glad they're having it. It is about darn time. And I hope it's an awesome one. One game says she mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. A place that can't be found in the world. Huh. Interesting. That is a very specific and strange thing to say. I guess, is it a strange thing to say? Maybe it's not. It's nice to have your own place in the world. Having my own apartment is my own place in the world. And I like it. All I know is what I heard, that G-Volt wanted to go where the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet up. Huh. She's calling Gwen G-Volt. And where the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet up? G-Volt sounds very philosophical. Whatever that means. Yeah, I'm also kind of like whatever that means. She's trying to go to the time dimension? She was going on about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. That sounds very specific. Last I heard, she was headed to some fountain depicting a Pokemon like that so that she could at least imagine how she beat it in her head. A fountain? Now we're getting somewhere. Not only just a fountain, Emma, but a fountain depicting a certain type of Pokemon that is her a Pokemon is weak to. Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Its types are Ghost and Fire. He knows right away. That fountain seems like a pretty important clue. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gwen Chandelure would struggle with? I wonder. I bet a water type fountain. Yeah, water and dark? Clawitzer. That sounds like a really bad matchup. Water and dark, because the dark also counters the ghost. Yo, Stelios, how's it going, Stelios? Welcome, welcome. I'm really hoping that your giveaway winnings get to you, and I'm very sorry for how long it's taken. The international shipping can be a hassle sometimes, but I drove around to all of the post offices in my area, and I asked them all what was the best way to get the cards to you. And they told me this last method was it. So I'm really, really, really hoping that it works. I shipped out to all current giveaway winners on the channel, including all the international this week. So I'm hoping everyone's winnings arrive safe and sound to them. Head to the courtyard that features a Clawitzer fountain to try to find Gwen. To be honest, I don't know where that is. I don't know if I've seen that in my life. Maybe I have and I just don't remember it. But is my... the map will mark it for me. I'll take that. And since I've been to that Pokemon Center, I almost undoubtedly have been to the fountain. T-Dog says, I also want to be a Colts super fan, so I'm starting a collection of some Colts shirts, including a cool Colts t-shirt, a Pat McAfee t-shirt, a Colts hat, a Blue the Indianapolis Colts mascot doll. That is a great collection, T-Dog. I'm also going to get a jersey that is custom made for me. Guess what it is? Oh, wait. Oh, man. Okay, this is actually a little bit of a hard guess, T-Dog, because it could be a Pat McAfee jersey, but it could also be a T-Dog jersey. It's either Pat McAfee custom jersey or a T-Dog jersey. Yo, Albert, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I've collected 9 Pokeballs for you. We'll take these Pokeballs back. Whenever you find some lost Pokeballs. Oh, Albert, check it out. Check it out. The pointed wheels. The octagon. It's like a UFC cage, but they're wheels. I did think that was funny. And accurate. That it is crazy that they can't do circular wheels. Alright, and it looks like we're changing to nighttime. Just like Zelda, this is kind of like Breath of the Wild, where they have a night and day cycle, and then when they turn to nighttime, there's a battle zone that comes out, and then you can just go battle a bunch of trainers. I actually kind of, to be honest, I actually really like the night and day system in this game, and how they switch up different battle zones. And some of the battle zones are like kind of tricky, because you have to like go through obstacles and like do like parkour to get to like more advanced trainers. It's kind of interesting how they've done the battle zone. But I already have my promotion ticket, so I don't need to go to the battle zone right now. I need to go to this fountain and try and find G-Volt. Emma, Manatee, I only see a fountain here. There's no sign of Gwen anywhere. I'm curious, Albert, which fight are you most looking forward to tomorrow besides the main event? But this must be the right place. There's the Cloudwitzer fountain, just like Canary told us. Canary couldn't have possibly lied. Well, Manatee, do you think we'll find Gwen somewhere around here? I'm sure of it. Me too. Thank you, Emma. You backed me up real quick, Emma. We don't have any other leads to go on. Through process of elimination, this should be the place. But if so, where could Gwen be hiding? This place is just an empty square. What else did Canary tell us? She told us where the X, Y, and Z axes didn't meet, which is really, like, still kind of, like, trippy. X is horizontal, Z is depth, and Y is, which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X-axis is correct. Next, we need to adjust our Y-axis. Once we do that, we'll be on the right track to find Gwen. Meaning we should go down into the sewers, but there's all this water in the way. What would your approach be? I'd drink all the water, I'd vaporize all the water, I'd stop the water. Okay. I like all of these answers. Vaporizing the water sounds fun, but I'm gonna go like stop the water. Stop the water, that sounds like a tall order. Skills I've honed in the Fist of Justice can surely help us solve this problem. Aha, I have it. I'll just smash the fountain. Yes. Ivor, you've come to the perfect solution. That would cause the water to shoot upward, yes. Then the water pooling below will drain away. I don't know if that makes complete sense, but okay. It's what's going to happen, I think. Yes, a perfect solution. Go, Phalanx, use... Stop right there! You can't just destroy city property. Yeah, well, you bring up a good point. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something, Ivor. Okay, we swung around. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somewhere. Emma, that is what I said. Then I should use... Oh, no, she's actually back. Okay, I'm sorry, Emma, for being harsh with you. You're actually kind of backing me up and, like, reinforcing my idea. You're supporting me. Thank you, Emma. Then I should use my martial arts after all, and... Manatee, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. Oh... If we freeze the fountain's nozzles to stop the flow, the water that's filling the pool below ought to empty in the sewer. Then we can investigate. Okay. Oh. I feel like the water would just thaw the ice, but alright. We'll go to my satchel and we'll see if we can train Ice Beam to something, because I think I have the TM for that. I have Ice Fang, so I can just replace... Is it kind of cheeky to... I'm going to give Dragonair Ice Beam, because I think that's cheeky to have a Pokemon use a move that it itself is weak to. Oh, but my special attack is so low. I'm not gonna do that. I'll do it on the Feraligatr, because then I'll just replace it with Ice Fang. So I can see my stats up at the top. I got 137 attack, 108 special attack. So this guy is someone that, Feraligatr, I primarily want to be using physical attacks with. Nate says, Rebecca versus Klein is the only right answer. Darn, says Gladiator for obvious reasons. Also, I got my Alex tops now, and I got a base. Dang, I'm sorry, Gladiator. I wish AR turned out well for the Colts. Who's... Oh, Aaron Rodgers for the Colts? Did Aaron Rodgers replace... Is he still the current... This is how bad I am with football. Is he still the current? And... How do you feel about the Eagles this season, Pokeballers? I know they had lost 2 of their games, but they just won their last game against the Vikings. At the Vikings, right? All right, we gotta freeze the water. Can we lock onto the water? Bring out the Feraligatr. I guess we can. We can lock onto the fountain. There we go. I'm also starting to be a fan of the Indiana Pacers, and my favorite player is Tyrese Halliburton. Oh, I'm not familiar with Tyrese Halliburton. I know a couple other people are fans of the Pacers. Nate, aren't you a Pacers fan as well? I'm also starting. Nate says Rebecca versus Klein is the only right answer. I gotta look. I know Mateus Rebecca had a really exciting fight against Mictebek Olabai. And then, is it Ludovic Klein? I feel like Ludovic Klein's kind of underrated. So yeah, that should be a really good fight. Good point. Now you've made me more excited about it, Nate. And this Patty says Gladiator. I don't know if I can argue. I don't know if I can argue with that. You might be onto something. She's been very supportive of me. But I won't see him till next season. Had surgery this year for his ruptured Achilles tendon tear. Oh, that stinks, T-Dog. Yes, we won all the Mega Dragonite. Yo, Valor, how are you enjoying Pokemon ZA? Have you been playing it? I'd imagine you've been playing it. There are wild Pokemon about. Do they have the Delphox Megastone out yet? Understood. I'm on it, says Ivor. Nate says, I might go to a Pacers game next week. Nice. I thought you were a fan. The opener was last night. They lost in double OT to the champs. Dang, that stinks. Because they were playing them in the... Oh, wow. That's a rematch of the champion. That's crazy. That's a crazy game. That was a wild series, too. And then, dang. Dang. That's tough. Well, then I guess it's good you didn't go to that game. Hopefully, if you do go to the next game you go to, Nate, hopefully they win. Oh! We gotta catch that. Bang. One more for the Pokédex. Oh, Scraggy! One more for the Pokédex. Let's go. Filling up the Pokédex. Valor says, you enjoying the game so far, Albino? I really am, Valor, honestly. I really am. Like, today, I honestly wanted to play this more than I wanted to, like, open up packs. So, that's what we're doing. But I'm not completely ruling out packs, but I've really been enjoying just playing the game and how kind of like comfy it is. It's something that I've liked to play kind of just like for an hour before going to sleep. The story's been good. It's actually made me laugh out loud a couple times, which has really surprised me. Let's check the lock body. Looks like a regular lock made from some sort of metal alloy. The hinges. Don't notice anything unusual about the door hinges. Check for gaps. There's only a tiny gap between the door and floor. The keyhole. Shaped like a typical keyhole. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Alright, well, we checked everything and there's nothing special. Where would the key be? Maybe it's hidden somewhere? We need more information. I think we need more information. There's not much to go on. As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. Wow, Klefki! I honestly forgot that you were a Pokemon. Well, that Pokemon had some keys. That was a Klefki, right? Let's go after it. Yeah, that seems pretty poetic timing. So, Klefki can't evolve, right? It's literally just the Klefki form. Yeah, I'm enjoying mine too. Yo, I'm glad to hear. Solid team using Mega Pyroar. I want to. That's what I added him to the team for, but I haven't got the Pyroarite yet. So I think that's later on in the story. I'm still E rank. The Pokeballs I throw reach speeds over 100 miles per hour. Oh, wow, that's crazy. This does unfortunately mean there's a chance of Klefki being knocked out. That's crazy. He can knock out Pokemon with the Pokeballs before they even catch animation, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Klefki's like terrified. Stop right there. That's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not an ancient Hisui, you know? Well, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with punching it if, like, people are also using their slave Pokemon to just, like, blast it with Hyper Beams and Ice Beams. Oh, okay, alright. You're just gonna give me an Ultra Ball? I'll take an Ultra Ball. Now catch that Klefki. Well, if you insist, I'll add to my Pokédex. Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it out. We want to catch that Klefki. Cling! Nate Brown, what's good, says Valor. Shiny hunt that Dragonite? Oh, we will be, Valor. We will be. I've already got my whole pattern mapped out for it, my route. But I want to try and get the shiny stone first. But I've heard that takes a long time. All right. I thought I could just snag it with a Great Ball. Let's see if we can get it with an Ultra Ball. Yeah, we get it with the Ultra Ball. Nate Brown says, been good, Valor, been a while. I think I had another kid since the last time I saw you around, LOL. That's crazy. Yeah, you did. That's a crazy way to put it. By the way, I changed the profile picture. It's now blue, the Indiana Colts mascot. How cute is he? Yo, that's awesome, T-Dog. That's great. He is great. That's a fun mascot. It's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we'll all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Klefki can get that lock open for us. Definitely. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I gotta go. I don't need to give y'all any more. I need to go. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Yo, Crazy Cactus, how's it going? He's a fan of the Browns? To drop the Browns off at the Super Bowl, says Gladiator Collectibles. I was hopping around a Slick Rick stream. Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom, Valor. What's Nakama pulling? I saw he had an awesome PRB box earlier. He pulled that SP Luffy. Super, super cool. And the PRB Alt Nami. Very nice. How about this then, Madame Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try my plan. First off, thanks for calling me Madame Detective. Just Detective Arama works too. Now, what was your plan, Ivor? Excuse me. If there is no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. but there's no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we must let my own fist become the key. Ah, Ivor, our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice Punch! With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. Oh my god, the Klefki's probably like, that guy was what? He was gonna punch me? Klefki would have lost all his keys. Oh, and Klefki's a fairy type too? I didn't even realize that. We've got Ghastly. Don't need to catch you. But, there's a little Skrelp? Yeah, we will catch you, Skrelp. Oh, wow. Skrelp kind of dodged me. There we go. Skrelp has been Skrelped. Okay, this is a dead end otherwise, but I'm glad we came here because we got another entry on the Pokedex. The homie Klefki, who we've already caught. We don't need more Klefki. Pack Rat we've got. Let's go this way. Noibat we've got. Heading down the sewer. Looking for trouble. Alright. Bauer dropping the fire. Oh, he's been getting fire? That's sick. Emma's habits die hard even 5 years after the events of XY. Oh, wow. I didn't even remember that Emma was in XY. I should have known Valor would know. He's the XY master. Did you both see that? It was Chandelier, the luring Pokemon. It may be the very same Chandelier that Gwen has as her partner. Could be one and the same. Emma, now you're doing some detective work. Was she a detective, or did she give any detective inclinations in the original XY, Valor? Emma's Naruto run, LOL. It is crazy. Looks like a dead end, LOL. I don't know why I added LOL. No doors or anything. And no sign of that Chandelier either. It's a ghost-type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwen's partner, then maybe it vanished to whoever Gwen is. Keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room, Manatee. We're looking for like a secret hideout. A little labyrinth. I feel like this pile of boxes is very suspicious. Especially these three. Okay, never mind. What about this? I bet if I flip the switch... No, okay, never mind. What about these? This one's different from the others. Oh. Nope, not related to the case. What about these valves? I bet these clusters of pipes and some valves. Nothing special about them. Oh, Well, we've checked everything, and there's nothing hidden. The only course of action is to... Strength is power, strength is justice. Oh, let's go! The fist solves everything. I've smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. Oh, wow. I like how this guy's just punching things to solve all the problems. It felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? Yeah. Secret hideout. It's all a ruse to an illusion. The wall wasn't real in the first place. So someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see, clearly, and I must have undergone even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusory walls. I like that approach, Ivor. It's very self-accountable. But for now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwen is waiting for us on the other side. Yes. I almost want to lose to Ivor now in the promotion match because I respect him and I want to see his career in Pokemon Journey Blossom. Can I switch and be Ivor? Oh, he's a Bucks fan plus Baker. True, Cactus. It's a Bucks life. And picked up some of his habits. Yeah, Emma was basically fostered by the detective. Oh, that makes sense. She was homeless in XY. Very good lore. Very good lore knowledge. A ghost-type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us. I think so, but we can't prove it yet. I don't know, Emma. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. Yes! He's on to Ivor! We resonate! Ivor, we gotta hang out. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be the happier for it. I'm with it, Ivor. Manatee, look over there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwen's partner. T-Dog says, I hate to say it, Cactus, but 2 thumbs down to the Browns. The Steelers and Browns have a love-hate relationship. Damn, punch, says Valor. Dude, he's letting these fists fly. Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwen's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. I think Gwen is behind her own disappearance. I think now she's up to something. Especially saying all that weird stuff about where the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet. She's trying to enter into a new dimension. She's trying to meddle with time. Time? Something we can't afford. Is this Gwen here? Gwen! G-Volt! We found... Oh, I feel like I've met this person in this game before. We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind this? Yeah, it's Gwen. There is no culprit. The supposed victim here is Gwen. However, she came here of her own volition, says Emma. That's the truth behind this whole case. The truth, if you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. Oh. She's Jack Nicholsoning us. If you can't handle the truth. Alright, well, Chandelure, I had some unfortunate news for you. My partner Pokemon is even better than Clowitzer. It's Feraligatr. So we'll throw out the Feraligatr and let's do battle. T-Dog says, hey Albino, I was going to say that the Steelers are doing great with Aaron Rodgers this year. They're 5-1. Oh, wow. That seems pretty solid. Emma was 16 in XY and now 21 in ZA. Oh, okay. Albino made a new friend in Ivor. Yo, yeah, for sure. I wonder if he also plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Strength is power. Strength is justice. She's repping the Fist of Justice. Okay. Speaking of dimensions, you think of getting the DLC for the game? Oh, definitely, Valor. I really liked the DLC for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I like the DLC. I like both the Teal Mask and the Blueberry one way better. Indigo Disc? Way better than base Scarlet and Violet. I actually arguably did not like base Scarlet and Violet. I might give it like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. But I'd give the DLCs like an 8 out of 10. Which isn't bad. I think that's good. I'd give this game personally a 9 out of 10. So far from what I've played. Are there things they could improve? Would I appreciate more variety of environments and ecosystems to see? Absolutely. But I just like playing the game. It's just fun. And the level of fun that I'm having from playing it is a level 9. I think the Pokemon themselves other things in the game graphically might not be the best. The Pokemon themselves, I think, look awesome. Oh, we're hitting you with the liquidation. We're liquidating your assets. The one-hit KO with the liquidation. Assets liquidated. Boom. Your Pokemon shine with justice. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lacked power. Well fought. In any case, and well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwen? Of course. Emma's the greatest detective in all of Lumiose. And Manatee is a member of Team MZ. He's also the reigning Canary Quiz Whiz. Oh, wow. I see. And what did you mean when you said well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you start battling in the ZA Royale, you don't stop, even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. I don't see anything wrong with this. Meanwhile, I'm the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. Okay, fair. Touché. It is an enormous burden. Yeah, I respect you speaking up about that, Gwen. A lot of people just bottle up their issues, myself included. I appreciate you going out there and communicating. Granted, you did run away and use an illusion to hide in the sewers behind a fake wall. But I respect you now being open with us. So I asked Chandelier and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way you'd be unable to participate in any promotion matches. Wow. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Manatee. Okay, you know what? Ivor, I'm gonna have to beat you down, but we're gonna do it as friends. And it's for the good of your health. You're gonna grow from this experience. It's true then, Manatee is my opponent for my next promotion match. Let's just do it right down here in the sewers. Let's throw down. It's true, Manatee's my next opponent. There it is, plain as day, right on the smartphone. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bout. I hope you will all excuse me. Oh, he goes to the skies. Honestly. I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelier, though it was only a Litwick back then. Aww. The Ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. I kind of have a feeling that Ivor might be one of those guys who, like, you can use this hiding spot again, if you know what I mean. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residence, let's say. Of course. Well, thank you, G-Volt. That was very enlightening, and I think we all kind of matured a little bit from that, so appreciate it, especially my Pokemon from battling yours. Yo, Pokédon, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Always happy to see you. I seen your Retro 2 shorts, says Valor. I'm glad you've been watching them. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Did you see the latest one? Actually got a really sick pull. Really, really cool ultra rare. Extra muscle, please, not another Ivor. Once we pull that blue-eye shining dragon, I'm gonna go ballistic. I was joking, says Emma. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwen, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for all my help, okay? Oh! Good luck with your promotion match, Manatee. You'll make a lot of friends in this game, low-key. I mean, so far, I like all of the characters. The only character that I'm not a big fan of is Naveen, but he's grown on me. Alright, face off against Ivor in the promotion match. And there's the Fist of Justice. I'll go heal up. Should we stop by? Let's stop by the Wild Zone real quick and we'll look for an Audino. T-Dog says, what are you going to be at Halloween next week? I'm dressing up as a football fan with half blue, white on my face. You know what, T-Dog? I normally always do Thanksgiving. Not Thanksgiving. Of course I always do Thanksgiving. I normally always do Halloween It's something that I usually do like to like the whole month of October, like plan a costume and put like some effort into. I might skip it this year. I haven't. This has been a tough month. I haven't had a lot of time to put in a effort into a costume, and I'm not the type to just like half measure it. So I think I might just appreciate other people doing Halloween this year. But I don't know. Maybe I'll get roped into something. I'm not against it. I just haven't done any work for it on my part yet. It's been a busy month. I was driving. I'm back home now. Well, I hope you had a nice, safe drive. All right, Ivor, we're going to throw down. Mega Chandelier could have been low-key better, but it's what I expected for a Mega Chandelier design. I agree with that. I think a lot of the Megas look like, okay, it's, you know, just more of the same, but that's kind of like what I want from the Megas, to be honest. They did something really radical with the Feraligatr, and maybe that was a little too far with the toilet lid being up, but it is fun at the same time. Now, Manatee, shall we begin our match? Let's do it! Let's throw down. Gwen, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. Valor says, you seen all the designs online of the Megas? Yes, I've seen all the Mega designs. Yeah, Megas don't have to be too complicated. Yeah, it's not like a whole new evolution. Like, if it was a completely new evolution, then maybe we could, you know, be something a little bit more crazy. But I think I really like the Megas that they've done in this set. I'd like to see you try. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'll be climbing ahead then. That's what I'll say. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Let's go, Ivor. Let's throw down, brother. Bang! T-Dog says, you forget, I'm not watching wrestling tonight, so I'm going to bed. Have a good night, Albino. See you next weekend. Peace! Yo, peace out, T-Dog. Thanks for hanging, and I hope you have a great night. You are challenged by Ivor of the Fist of Justice. Ooh, starting off with a Heracross. The Hour says, I feel they fit the vibes of the 2013-2014 era Megas. I agree. Consistency's good. Oh, I didn't swap Ice Beam for... Oh, we're getting kind of crushed. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Do I just Mega Evolve right now? Yeah, I think I just ripped the Mega Evolve. And as soon as he throws his Pokemon in, I'm blasting it. I'm blasting with Liquidation. Who's he gonna... No, I think his Mega Pokemon's gonna be the Phalanx. Oh, yeah. All right, he used Protect, and we just waited it out, and then right after it ended. All right, we're gonna Liquidate. Liquidate! Liquidate! And then... No, it was just shy, but I think we're still gonna get him. Oh, I should have just gone Crunch. I should have just gone Crunch. If I would have gone Crunch there... Oh, if I would have gone Crunch there, I would have KO'd him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ooh, I want Swords Dance. I hope I can teach Swords Dance to Feraligatr. That'd be sick. All right, who are we throwing in? Who are we putting in? Ivor. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have done... Oh! All right, Pyroar took some damage there. Phalanx. Is he gonna Mega Evolve the Phalanx? Time to Mega Evolve Phalanx. Justice will win the day. I do really like this Mega Evolution. This is a fun one. This is a creative one. That's pretty nice. It reminds me of One Piece when Thriller Bark Arc. Ah, we lost Pyroar Thriller Bark Arc when they all stand up on top of each other. Uh-oh, this isn't looking good. This isn't looking good. Moonblast! Moonblast! Oh, this is not looking good! We're gonna get swept by the Phalanx! This is not looking good! The Mega Phalanx is gonna destroy us! Uh-oh. It's a higher level and Mega. Ah! We lost to Ivor. No! But that makes it more exciting. You can't afford to lose this battle. You've got to try again. Oh, wow. We lost a story fight. We've lost a fight that I'm not supposed to lose. All right. I'm not going to open up with the Feraligatr then. We'll use something else on the first Pokemon. Yeah, I agree. It fits with the Phalanx philosophy. Do you think every time Phalanx Mega Evolves, they swap positions of their little Paladin form? I seen the theory online because it's stuck in the middle Phalanx is always struggling. That's a fun theory. That's a fun theory. I'd like to think so. Cross-training is good in the military. They want to have each of them prepared to be able to do any role in a critical situation. Sometimes you need specialists, and sometimes you need cross-training. Albino lost, says Fowler. If this was a Nuzlocke, we would be restarting. There are places in life you cannot reach. But you know what? If I'm going to lose to anyone, I'm glad it's the homie Ivor. All right. The rematch. Round 2 against the Fist of Justice. Heracross. Pyroar. Alright, we'll start off with the flamethrower from a distance. Oh my god. He rock blasted me! Oh, he just barely Pyroar was able to take him out. Alright. Blast him with flamethrower. Oh, he protected! Fire Fang! Okay, we got obliterated. Alright, Pangoro comes out now. Shadow Claw, super effective. Crunch! Bang! Taken out. Nice, nice. Alright, this is going a lot better. Then the champ. Brick Break! I shouldn't have used fighting on fighting. Slash! Oh, that was even worse. Crunch! That was even worse. We'll go Dragonair. We'll go Breaking Swipe. I'll reduce your attack. And then the Dragon Rush. Oh, I thought I took him out with the Dragon Rush, but he just barely survived. All right, now we're going Mega on Mega action. Mega on Mega. Ivor of the Fist of Justice sent out Phalanx. Time to Mega Evolve Phalanx. Justice will win the day. Mega Phalanx! We're gonna have to go Mega Feraligatr. Optimus Prime versus Florida Gator. Mega Evolve! Alright, we're gonna bring out the Chomp. Liquidation! Breaking Swipe! Ice Beam! We dodged the rock fall. Let's go. We dodged one of his attacks. Liquidation. Breaking Swipe. Oh, we won the rematch. Let's go. Same team, different strategy. Defeat. How incredibly unjust. I'm sorry, Ivor. I'm sorry. Maybe best 2 out of 3. Pokédon dropping the fire. Thank you, Pokédon. Congratulations, now processing your promotion. Promoted to D rank. Very nice. My justice didn't prevail. It is clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in the ZA Royale after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. It's true that I act before I think, and that I am terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones have broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together. Out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I like that. If I'll have more to say on this once we're home, let's go, Ivor. I like that because he's basically saying, hey, be my mom and wipe my butt for me. And she's like, no, you're an adult. Oh, please, one moment, Gwen. I want to give give Manatee my thanks. As a token of gratitude for our fine battle, please accept a small gift from me. You obtain TM11 bulk up. Hey, boost attack and defense. It's actually a good one. Valor says rank D. Let's go. Rank D, the promotion. It was a good match, Manatee. I would be honored if you would face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you'll excuse me. And you know what? I think... Let us celebrate with a couple packs. We'll celebrate the promotion to D rank with a one-piece illustration box with some promos. Because honestly, I've been getting the most enjoyment out of this game by kind of like savoring it and not just like blasting through the story. And I've been enjoying it more by like every time I get a promotion, then I like take a break. Or every time I like complete his Wild Zone, take a break. So I think that'll probably be it for the gaming today. But I will be doing more Pokemon ZA gaming streams in the future. And let's do a little opening to celebrate the defeat of Ivor and beating the Fist of Justice and reaching the D rank. One of the top 4 ranks. So I'm going to disconnect that. And we'll bring this down. And I'll get my phone out. I like how Floette has a seat at the table. I do like that too, Valor. And then I have 4% battery left on my phone. Alright, moving some things to the side because I wasn't originally planning on opening. But we'll do a little bit of an opening and then call it a stream. And we'll do card cam. We'll bring it on over to the card cam. As I'm getting this set up. Alright, and then the last thing I need to do is have the camera. Alright. It's not perfect, but I think that'll work. We've got an illustration box, volume 3, just 4 packs, but you never know. It does also come with 2 promos, which I like the promos because it's a Luffy and a Zoro. And then I'll move this camera on over here, and then that'll give me some time to go grab some stuff to eat because I'm getting hungry. Alright, we got 4 packs, and then here's the promos. So you get like an alt art Luffy. That looks super, super cool. And a Zoro. Both from the Egghead arc. How's ZA been, says Crystal Monger? I've been liking it a lot. I've been really enjoying playing it. And that's why I don't want to just like blast through it. I want to savor it and enjoy it. So we'll go 2 legends. All right. Nice little pack spread. 08, 11, and 12. All right. We'll start off with 08. Manga Raleigh. Or Rayleigh. Oh, nope. But it is an Alt-Art Dawn. And, well, we don't have to go through the pack because when you see the green back, you know what it is. We got the Alt-Art Dawn. All right. Who knows? Gold Luffy. Can we get the Buddha Rare Luffy? Nope. If you see a red, that means no hit in the pack. If you see a red back. One Piece! You son of a gun, One Piece! Don't do this to me! Don't do this to me, One Piece! Show me something. Karasu. Lammy. Ice Block Pheasant. Helmeppo. Crocus. Morley. Brochette Blow. Sora. Hey, alright. Monkey D. Dragon. It's a hit. Super rare. And then last pack, OP12. Why not an SP? Why not an SP? Why not an alt art? Why not something cool? Show it to me. Moji and Kabaji. Inazuma. Baby 5. And Hack, the Fishman. Well, I just wanted to open a little something in celebration of the D promotion. We got to hit the Monkey D Dragon, but I bought this box for the promos, and I think these promos are both really, really cool. So that'll be it for today's stream. I will be back next Friday. Next Friday will probably be a card opening stream. So either way, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night, fantastic rest of your week and weekend, and I will see you all next week. Until then, peace out. Let's go!